On this episode on Wreck.
Hello, cutie pie.
Alright, kitties, so where we left off on the last episode, we charged the AC, changed the oil, I started tearing the door panel apart. I'll show that to you. It's cracked up and everything. Somebody had Gorilla Glued, or it's like a foam glue, on this. I don't know why, because that clips in. Wow, with the door panel being busted, it wouldn't clip in. So I was working on getting this door panel off. Not going to worry about this right this second. I think I can fix what's going on here. The door panel's all here. You can see it's busted right there, and it just like acts like they got the wrong clips in, and I believe that is the factor. All the clips are missing their fins. I got new clips I can put in there that'll hold the door a lot tighter than that. So we will probably change that out. And they're all floppy in there. So we'll work on those later. What I need to do is I got to go to Johnny's in the morning. My buddy's going with me. I need to get this bumper off of here so I can see how it attaches and what all I'm going to need when I go to Johnny's. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this up and start. So already I can tell you that the AC leaked somewhere because the compressor's already kicking on and off the whole time. So it's something we can look into here later. I did just find the leak. It's sitting here hissing, and as you can see, the AC compressor housing is wet, and you can see the dye right there. It's green, and I can see bubbles coming from back in behind the AC compressor there. So it's actually the AC compressor itself. I'm going to see how much they go for at Johnny's. I may go ahead and replace that. If it's not too much, I'll just get one at Johnny's, and we'll go ahead and replace it. Alright, so after I get this bumper off, I am also going to be pulling the AC compressor, because at Johnny's, an AC compressor is $26 with a $3 core charge. So if I take that up with me, I get the core charge. I'll get another piece. They also warranty their parts like 7 days. So if I get it, put it on here, and in fact does not work, then I can take it back, which I would have enough time to do it during the week. It would really suck for me, but I could do it. So I'm going to have to evac the system. We're going to have to take the belt off and all that, but we'll get to that later. I'm going to let it leak some more. Let's go ahead and get this rear bumper off. Yeah, I know I said beat her with a heater before, but for $23, if I can fix the AC, that does make the price of this all that much more enticing whenever I go to sell it. So, $23 to fix the AC, yes. Yes, please. A stick bug that came out to say hi. Let me get the light on this. Look at that vicious creature. I heard they actually bite. I don't know. I've never messed with one. It looks like a praying mantis, kind of, but without a head. Huh. As you can see, we're pretty rusty back here, but the main frame rails are still okay. This back piece is crusty, to say the least. It's just like this. You can see this shackle now, how rusty this is. I mean, it is bad. It's got a hole in it right here that I knocked out, and it's just flaky. Really, really, really bad. So let me get this shackle out. I want to see what the new one looks like. Probably identical to that one. So I got this out. Same brand as this one. It's got the same emblem on it. They look pretty similar. This one has a little bit of a different angle to it, and it's a different part number, but it is the same length overall, and everything is this one. So everything should work out good. That's gonna go right here, replace that crappy one, and then all will be good in the world. So as you can see here, it was also leaking from this sensor in the back, as present with all the dye around the backside. I don't know if it was leaking out the front, but the whole housing, look at this, it's soaked and there's dye right there. This whole thing is leaking, the whole compressor housing. There is a nut right there. I think this whole piece comes apart. There's probably a seal in here. I really don't think it's worth fixing. This thing, it's probably, you know, had its life. It's time to replace her. When you're doing AC stuff, you should just replace with new or rebuilt. But we are going to get one at Johnny's. We're going to look around. Hopefully we're going to find one that looks like it has been rebuilt or replaced, or one that just looks like it's in really good condition. That doesn't guarantee you're going to have AC, but there are tons of 4.3 liters up there at Johnny's, and I'm sure that there has to be a good AC compressor up there somewhere. So with that, we're going to call it a night here, so we can get some rest, so we can go to Johnny's tomorrow morning. So I'll get my cameras charged up, and we'll have everything ready to go in the morning, and except for me moving my car so I can get the SUV out. But then we'll head up the road. Stewie, what are you doing? What are you looking at on the wall? You get it. Well, I can't get a hold of my buddy, so no need in taking the SUV. We're going to take the Civic. Originally, I was looking to get a car. There was, on the auction, when the Blazer came up, there was 3 other cars I was looking at. One being clean title, was a stick shift Zion XB. No, I don't really care for them, but I mean, if I would have got it cheap, it was a clean title. Would have been alright. A newer Civic, it was an automatic, 2-door, and the last one was a very nice Subaru SVX. I don't know if you're familiar with them. They didn't make them very long, but this thing was white with a black top, and it had WRX wheels on it, and it was very light damage, and the price was low at the beginning of the auction. I did not get to see what it went for. I wish I would have waited. The Civic actually went for a decent price, but I actually didn't want to spend that much. So this is what we ended up with. Or not this, but the Blazer. Alright, so you guys should recognize that's the tunnel. We are almost to Johnny's. It is dark and hazy out, but it's not raining. As long as it stays like this, it's cooler out, it's not hot, it's not sunny. This is perfect weather for picking parts at a pull-apart yard. So, and Johnny's is so gracious as to let me video there, so we are going to switch from this camera to the GoPro here in a second when we get in. So I forgot what time they opened on Sunday. I am here at 11:20. They don't open until 12. I was like, why are the gates closed? Why are there no cars here? There's a couple cars down that way, but I'm the only car here. That's because they are not open yet. So this is better than me showing up at the last minute. I'm at least here on time. So we will get a good walk around today. I might even go back up to the import yard just to look around. We're going to look around everywhere. We're going to get our parts. We're going to get an AC compressor, a bumper, a tail light, and who knows what else. Maybe I'll get the door panel if I can find one the same color that's in good condition. There's the man himself. This is just first glance. I am the only one in the yard at the moment. They let me in early. It's like 11:45. But yes, I'm the first one in for once. I'm gonna go check this Blazer since it's the closest one to me right now. See what the AC compressor is, see what kind of mileage is on that. And I'm gonna go look at that GMC over there. But then we can also look at S10s. It doesn't matter, as long as it's a 4.3, the AC compressor should be fine. Bumper wise, I don't know that we're gonna find the right. Ooh, right there is a blue 2-door GMC in the right color. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that as rusty as this looks, this rear bumper is junk, but the swamp. Here we go! And it's not even there. It's rusted. Oh, there it is. Rusted completely off. So I kind of figured that we may just be getting a different color bumper, but what color is the interior? Wrong color. This is nasty. This is not a, that's not a good parts car. What's the mileage? It doesn't say. AC compressor's gone. Replaced with a monster can. I'll come back to that Blazer I was gonna look at. There's a GMC right here at the end. I'm gonna go look at that real quick, and then we'll just keep looking. Okay, so this GMC right here, there's a black Blazer right here. I might take the bumper off the black Blazer. No, I won't. Look how rusty this is. It's rusting through. Although that would work, I don't really want to use that. Tail lights would work, but it's a replacement. It's an AC Delco. We are probably going to take that because that's a replacement one. That looks good. 236,000 miles. Good bumper. So this might be our donor right here. This looks like our parts vehicle right here, but everything's here. We'll keep looking. Somebody already robbed the door panel, but this, I like this color interior better. But yeah, this one's looking pretty good. Let me look at the AC compressor on this, and we're gonna keep looking through the yard until possibly find the right color. Yeah, that's an original compressor, and doesn't look much better than the one that was on mine. Doesn't say the miles. Also need to add while I'm here, my buddy did finally message me. He's not coming up unless I find the part that he needs. Lazy son. He needs a Ford F-150 grill. It's like the body style that I did. His he bought a new F-150. His old one, he had a Harley Davidson grill. It's like a $300 grill, and he doesn't want to junk that or sell it with that. So he is, and the thing's rusted out. So he's selling it for real cheap. So he wants to put a normal grill back on it. So I'm gonna see if I can find one while I'm here. I've looked through a bunch of different options. Now this thing has 230 some thousand miles on it. It has a Delphi pump. I think I'm gonna go with that one on that GMC. Hold on, I wanna check this Isuzu first. That GMC has an AC Delco one on it, which is a replacement. even though it has 200 and some thousand miles on it. It looks like it's in really good condition. Let me go check this Isuzu. Ooh, that is freaking brand new, but the coupler is busted on that, so I don't know if it got any contaminants on it. That's freaking brand new. I'm taking this. That's nice. That alternator looks pretty new too. Let's look at this wiring. Okay, there is only 2 wires on that. The middle one's not used. So whatever he got, man, that's a brand new. Wow, this thing's got all kinds of brand new parts on it. Yeah, this is mine. This is mine. There it is, brand new compressor. Yippee! It's a bunch of taco trucks over here. I just want to do a comparison, make sure the flange where it bolts on is right, which looks correct to me. Everything looks correct. So this is what we're going with. This GMC is the one I'm taking the back parts off of because it's in the best shape and not rusted out. It's a little bit of minor rust, but we're gonna, oh man, I didn't see that. No. Bumper, why? Shoot. Well, let's grab the tail light anyways. This one would have been hard to get off. That sucks, man. Come on, man. That's engineering. Now, I would take this blazer. Well, I was about to say the top's missing. Here it is. There's the top for that. But it does have a small rust hole in it right there. The bumper itself doesn't look too bad. We might have to come back and revisit this one. We might take that one. I found her bumper. Look at the shape of that one. And it's on a Jimmy. It's a really nice bumper, and it's up in the air, so I can get it off there. And check it out. That's spray on bed liner. Spray on bed liner. This is what I'm gonna do with the back of mine. Right here, just like that. I'm gonna stop right here though, because there's a trim piece that goes down from there. So we're gonna stop right here when we patch this. Ooh, but not a lot of room to work there, but that's what I need. Now this is an older bumper. The brackets are different, but I should be able to use the brackets off of mine. It didn't bend the brackets. It's also different in the license plate lights are normally here and here on those newer ones. On this one, it is right here. So we need to make sure that this light works, because that is something that you have to have. But this is gonna work, and it's gonna work pretty good. Actually, I think it'll look all right. There are bullet holes in this. Does anybody want to take a guess what this is? This is a Cadillac, and I can't even remember the name. It starts with a C. Nobody ever bought these. That's why. Catera. These are hard to find. Like, you don't see these around. I don't know that they were... I never really researched them. I don't really know much about them. I don't know what engine's in them. I remember them slightly. But I can't get the hood open. So, let's keep moving. Minus the scuffs, here is a very nice Cobalt SS bumper. You can patch that up, it would look good. Lots of empty rows. There's like 2 empty rows there, an empty row there. There's only 3 cars in that row and it's empty. And all of this is empty along with the side. So that means new inventory is coming in. It's exciting. Can't wait to see what they put in here. Okay, so we shortly noticed after I set the original compressor next to this that this pulley is bigger on this one. So it's not going to turn at the same speed, but I'm going to go grab the belt for this one and we're going to put it on the belt from the Isuzu because it's going to need a little bit bigger belt, and I imagine that that one would work. All right, I brought no tools. I brought no tools with me so that way I don't spend any money. But I'm gonna look around here in the import yard, and I brought my better camera to see what all is up here.
I was walking by the ocean, feeling all emotion when she came right up next to me. I got caught up in the moment, felt like we were frozen, like it was literally meant to be. Time stood still right there. Time stood still right there. We rode the sun, we became one. We rode the sun, we became one. I would never have expected, feeling so connected. It must have been our destiny. And now I know I'll never let this ever end in someone other than next to me. 'Cause time stood still right there. Time stood still right there.
Oh, a Sony deck. We're gonna leave it. Look, it's brand new. There's the box. It's busted. Way to go. That's a nice deck even. Bluetooth and all that. Wonder if that would still work. Oh well. And with that, this is gonna be the end of this trip. I need to head home. I don't know if that AC compressor is gonna work. The clutch is different. So we're gonna try. I don't know. Like I said, the wheel was bigger. He told me that I could switch the clutch out. I'm gonna go down and ask him. Maybe I'll just go ahead and take the clutch off because I'm kind of worried now. I love these guys here. He cut me a deal on the bumper and everything. And end of the day, 76 bucks for a taillight, a bumper, and a brand new AC compressor. And he also gave me the belt because the pulley being bigger, I was scared that the belt, regardless, I may still have to get a bigger belt because I don't know how the belt's routed and everything on the Isuzu. It's still the same 4.3 motor, but obviously it's a little bit different. So we'll figure it out, but the way it bolts to the truck and the way the lines bolt on and everything is identical. So 76 bucks. It's not that bad. I was figuring at least $100 for the parts to fix this. This is gonna make this that much cheaper, but then I spent that extra money on trying to charge the AC that it didn't take. So I had to go pick up R134A and some PAG oil. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in the system since I broke it loose and changed the compressor out. But I'll get back to you when I get back to the house. So back in the garage, can't believe we found a brand new compressor. That's awesome. Also, I took the belt off, and let me compare the two. Let me show you here. Okay, this is the belt off of the Jimmy. This is the one off the Isuzu. And let me show you the difference. As you can see, got them together here. The Isuzu one is definitely longer. So thank God I grabbed the belt off of that. Guarantee we're going to need this. So let me go ahead and throw this all together, and we'll start a vacuum on the system. Seriously, this is the easiest vehicle to do a compressor change on. But everything's hooked up. I have those valves closed right now. We're going to start this vacuum pump up. And let me show you, like I said, my high pressure gauge, for some reason, is starting above 0. So the calibration on this gauge or something going on inside there. These are currently closed. So we're going to turn the pump on. We're going to open these up. And as you can see, it drew vacuum. We're now going to open these valves up over here. And we're going to let it go ahead and vacuum the system out. But if you want to see how this turns out, you're going to have to wait until the next episode. So anyways, guys, like I said in the last couple episodes, go support these channels that got their channels hacked and lost their channel to the Russian hackers. Pure Functions one, Black Widow Supra, and Built Official. Not all of them, I think, have started new channels. I haven't been able to find some of them. I know Black Widow Super did. I know Built Official did. I'll have links at the end of the video. But if you like this and you want to see how this turns out, then you need to stay tuned for the next episode. So if you like this episode, go check out some of my other ones. And we'll see you on the next episode.
Unwrapped.